Hello, fellow geeks. Welcome to the next episode of Stolen Fate, our playthrough of the Pathfinder 2e adventure path from Paizo. For this series, we have Chase, that's me, as our intrepid game master. M is the enthusiastic Crunk. Katie is the mysterious Gingham, and Tori is the quick-witted Jack. In this episode, the heroes venture into the next portal to look for the next Haro card, the Snakebite. We hope you enjoy it. Now let's roll! Welcome back, fellow geeks, to Stolen Fate. All right, last time we left you guys off, you were exiting a portal from the theater that was burning to the ground. Jack, you had helped somebody, got a very expensive signet ring, and you guys now find yourselves in the courtyard of Haro Court. How many, did anybody spend any resources in that, like focus points, spell slots, etc.?
Yeah.
At least a
Bunches.
scroll.
Yeah, scroll got
you
spent.
and Crunks did like two disintegrates.
I did a disintegrate. I did a wall of force.
Right.
I cast a spell to go splishy splashy at the person up at the roof so they could fall down.
All right, cool. We'll be thinking
all kinds
about
of
that.
Okay.
Let that brew in memory. All right, you guys step through into the Haro Court. And as soon as you guys step through the portal, courtyard as normal. Looks about like the last time you left it. Not significantly nicer like the last time you came through, but you see some changes here and there. But you're a little bit distracted from those because what you see as soon as you step through the portal is you see the very large puppet dragon that you just saw, the Lenorm rather, curled up inside your courtyard, kind of where you eat. And you see Shadow is standing in the center of the courtyard, eyes looking very alarmed, little tears streaming down, and there's a big gaping void where Shadow's mouth should be, and within it there's just like infinite stars, and it looks like matter is being pulled into the mouth, not like an alarming rate, but like it looks like a Kirby vacuum.
I'm sorry.
Type of situation.
Is there a rate at which that would not be alarming?
Yeah.
Like it's not like Shadow's consuming Haro Court in its entirety, just sucking in a little air into a star-filled void.
So, note to self: Chase thinks small black holes are fine.
It's not like taking huge things. It's just little things. Eventually, it'll all be consumed, but you know, just not immediately. So it's
small
fine.
matter.
Yeah. So you guys see that, and then the Lenorm head turns towards you all, and with little clickety clackety puppety mouth, it says, "How's it going, bosses?"
Shouldn't we be asking you that?
Oh, things are going fine. Get any new epitomes?
What is happening with his mouth?
Not to be disrespectful, bosses. Did you get any new epitomes? It's a bit urgent.
Yes.
Can you slap one out, please? We could really use it.
It seems as if time is of the essence. Who has the epitome?
Who does?
I think Gingham. I thought Gingham took it.
Yeah,
it was Crunk or Gingham.
I'm pretty sure it was Gingham. Let me check my character sheet. Let's see if I have it on my character sheet. Nope, just the brass dwarf and the paladin.
Who the hell took it last time?
Is it in the stash still? That would be funny.
I legitimately don't.
It's in the stash.
Okay.
Who wants to dibs it?
I think it's a Crunk thing.
Yeah.
But I think that Gingham got it after talking with the dude, right?
Well, no, he died, and then somebody grabbed it. Yeah, so I think either way.
Anybody can have it after you guys walk through the portal.
Why doesn't Crunk take it?
Yeah.
Because Crunk wouldn't have taken it off the guy's body. I don't think.
Okay, then Jack will
Gingham
take it. Someone will take it.
Jack wasn't there. Gingham's got it.
That's true.
Okay,
Gingham has it.
okay.
All right.
All
Putting
right.
it in Gingham's inventory.
All right.
Like, I gotta have it later, but I don't think Crunk would have it now.
Right. No, that makes sense. Okay.
That's fair.
It's in my brain.
Gingham, you
All
want to
right.
rip that off before we're all consumed into whatever this is?
Oh, it's not that urgent.
I think it's that urgent.
You
Gingham
guys
throws it
don't
out.
breathe air, right?
No.
I've breathed air my whole life.
Yeah, I don't think that's likely to change for us.
Okay, it's a little urgent then.
Okay, hurry up, Gingham. Do the thing.
I got it. Gingham will throw it off.
All right. So once you peel this one off, a little satisfying snap off of the card, and a light goes flickering out into the township somewhere. And as it does, the little light trail that it leaves behind this time apparates little items that float down and little sparks of energy that flow into all of you. What this does first off is anything that you used in the theater, you didn't actually, it's reappears in front of you. So any items like potions you drank, scrolls you used, they apparate back into existence and you can add them back to your inventory. Any spell slots you used, any focus points you used, those are all restored. Any health that you lost is restored. It's like it didn't happen. It was just part of the play, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. And then you guys see it wisp out into the township somewhere. Now for the players, the benefit that you get from the theater for the epitome is that you have a theater that is added to your township that will perform plays based on previous adventures that you guys have gone on, 4 different cards. And you guys can have one of these active, you can do one a day, basically, day of downtime. You spend requesting a play and watching a play. And for 48 hours, or for the entirety of your next card adventure, you'll get +2 to recall knowledge checks that are similar to events that happened on the play that you rewatched. So for example, if you were to rewatch a play on the juggler, you'd get +2 to recall knowledge about things that are large, or dragons, or treasure hoards, etc.
How interesting. Can they be really bad reenactments? I'm thinking like Avatar: The Last Airbender. The actors are all like really terribly cast, and it's wildly inaccurate, but it's weirdly accurate on the stuff that we need to make knowledge checks about.
Yeah, exactly. So you rip that off, light flies out there, creates a theater somewhere out in the township. Your items reapparate in the glow. And notably, the void opening where Shadow's mouth should be shrinks to a tiny little hole, but still definitely a little hole with just voids of stars. Well, that definitely did something. Hey, you all might not want to stay here until we get this sorted out.
What is this?
You got another one in you?
Oh.
No.
Good joke, boss. Really though, we could use a fix.
What's going on?
Oh, you need another epitome.
Why is he like that though?
Can't we just kill him and be done with it? He's kind of creepy anyways.
Oh, that would make things much, much worse.
Why?
Well, you see the size of that hole? I mean, imagine the size of that hole if you were to kill him.
I was hoping the hole would disappear with him.
Oh, no, it'd get bigger.
What if we brought him with us and then left him?
You like Galarion, right? That's the place you're from. I read a book.
Are you saying he would consume Galarion?
Maybe.
Well, maybe also nothing would happen.
It's true. I haven't read enough books to know about that, but, I got a bad feeling about it.
What is he? Have you read enough books to answer that question?
Let me get back to you on that, boss. I got to focus on this part. Could you potentially just go get us another epitome? Also, maybe hold your breath.
Aye.
Well, which one are we going to go through next? That one?
Don't think we're supposed to be breathing right now. Just go through that one. And Crunk points at the snaky one.
Okay, then Jack is gonna do like this 1 second. And he's gonna think about his room. I'm hoping that it works still.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna think about his room. He's gonna go through the closet. He's gonna run into the Grand Bazaar, and he's gonna buy 3 antidotes.
Okay. As you're going to take the antidotes, I mean, that's probably going to take a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to be able to hold your breath that whole time. I was just hoping there might be enough oxygen.
I don't think Gingham breathes.
That's true.
Because Gingham's a puppet. I'm pretty sure Gingham doesn't breathe air.
Probably not. That's true.
It's
Which
just
is, you know-
Crunk progressively getting more and more purple.
You're turning a little bit more blue, boss. Let me get a little bit of a tint around you, and the normal peel off its green fabric, and it will like form a little tent around you.
Are
Yeah, that
you
should be
okay?
fine.
Don't ask me if I'm all right, Gingham. I saw what you did to that man. Jack might not be here, and Jack might not have witnessed it, but I watched you convince a man to die.
Didn't convince him to die. I convinced him to help us.
He said that he was afraid of the fire, and he didn't want to do it, and you bullied him. I watched it happen.
It wasn't out of ill intent. It was to help you put the fire out.
He didn't do shit, did he?
No, not in the end.
You bullied a weakling, an actor with lily hands, to approach a fire, and he crisped.
Forgive me.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong that he had lily hands and he was crisping. What?
I do not approve. You were angry and you bullied, and now a man is dead, and that is on your hands. And then you rifled his pockets.
For the card.
And now we have to go out on a quest immediately, and I didn't even get a nap.
You
Because
guys
the
hear
whole
this?
place-
You guys hear a high-pitched whistling sound. Jack, you get back from the Grand Bazaar. You're heading back to the courtyard, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to feel a little lightheaded as soon as you get back in, and as you walk down the hallway towards the courtyard, there is just Shadow's face lining the walls where all the paintings used to be, with just that tiny little void mouth that's just like screaming like a tea kettle.
Jack's running to the portal.
This
with these
little head
antidotes.
pokes out of like a tent with
Mhm.
Crunk, and then down by his knees, Gingham's head also pokes out of the tent.
Okay,
Yeah.
time to go. Come on. Jack grabs the fabric that you guys are both wrapped in. Just like we all shamble through the Snakebite portal.
All right, so you guys are going through the archway of books towards the Snakebite. Let us change maps, shall we?
I mean, nothing could be worse than a house lined with Shadow's tea kettle screaming face. So
I can think of a few things, but
Name one.
Sure. No. Two.
really, name one.
I just said I could think of. I am capable of thought, is what I
Uh-huh.
meant.
He's also gonna
wow,
shove.
we just dropped into the middle of something, didn't we?
We did.
So you guys walk through the portal, and
Can I?
as
Wait,
you...
wait.
Oh yeah.
I'm nervous about what's going to happen next. Can I just say one thing really quick? As we
Uh-huh.
are walking through the portal and I've grabbed them and we're shuffling, I just hand each of them their antidotes.
Oh
And-
yeah, for
and I'm
sure.
just like, let's go. Okay, in case we are immediately fighting, I didn't want to waste an action to go give them their antidotes. And then, anyway, you have your bottles, okay? That's all.
Love it. All right, you guys have your bottles. You step through the portal, and as you step through the portal, you step into a beautiful jungle clearing. And there's lots of bright vegetation around you, very lush vegetation at your feet. And it looks like it's nearing sundown wherever you are. And speaking of wherever you are, somebody could roll society if you want to know what location you're in.
Oh, I suppose I could do such a thing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Esoteric lore.
What about a fucking 4? Sorry, 22.
22, okay?
28.
28. All right, anything higher?
Chase, do we get hero points this
Yeah,
session?
everybody can get a hero point.
Hey, I lost hero points last session, and I
Uh-huh.
think that if we got replenished, we should also replenish our hero points.
It was all part of the play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a kind and benevolent GM.
I can't
Also,
remember if I had 1 or 2, so I'm just gonna recover 1.
Sounds
I
good.
used
No,
one.
I got 2 because I went to the carnival.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay, haha.
and I rolled a 3M just to make you feel better.
Thank
So.
you.
All right, so nobody got a 30 there that I didn't hear, right? We had an esoteric lore at what, 25?
28.
28 esoteric. Okay, yeah, you guys don't really know where you're at. But more noticeably than your surroundings is the figures that are surrounding you. which are some lizard-like looking creature folk that look like this. I guess snake-like creature folk. Who wants to give a description?
I do. Have
All
you
right,
ever
take it.
imagined an angry iguana standing on two legs, wearing leather armor with seaweed dripping out of its armor? And it's got a long,
Nightly.
slithery tongue, and it has green magic in its hands? That's what this looks like. Yeah.
I can't say I've ever imagined that specifically, but I would agree it is what it looks like.
Indeed. And now these figures are all actually swirling some green magic like that. Though they're currently not swirling it towards you, it looks like they're casting it on the vegetation surrounding this clearing. And then briefly after you guys step through the portal, one of them turns back towards you and notices you, and they all jump, and all of them draw sickles from their side holsters and kind of nervously point them at you. And this one up here to the north takes a very cautious step forward and speaks to you in a language that none of you understand. It's kind of a hissy language with clicks in between. What
Chase,
are you
I
guys
only
doing?
see one on the map.
I see 3.
Really?
Actually, I see one, two.
should see-
I
should
see
see
like
5.
5, 4.
I'll refresh.
What?
There
I
should
was
indeed
sitting
be
here
5.
so confident with 3. All right, here I refresh.
Yep, 5.
Yeah, it should be 4 below you and 1 above you.
Here we go, refreshing.
This
It's
for a
thinking
cut.
so much.
There they
okay,
are.
I'm in, and I see 5.
Excellent. All right,
The
so
one
what do
to
you
the
guys?
north?
One to the north took a cautious step towards Crunk and started speaking in language you don't understand. What are you all doing?
Immediately, Andy's coming. Gingham just.
He just
Even
dropped
though
to the
they
ground.
already saw you
Yeah.
animated, you're just
No,
like,
it just-
fainting
okay,
goat.
the way I picture it, yeah, we stepped through. Gingham was standing, and then Gingham.
They didn't actually spot you immediately. You probably spotted them a brief moment before they turned to notice you. So, yeah, go ahead and make me your stealth check.
I would love to do that. Oh no, I'm untrained again. Yeah, this is 21.
21. Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Runk is going to put a hand up as like a quick pause. Sorry. And I'm going to cycle through a few languages. Do you speak? And then I'll say, repeat it in Dwarven, and then Elven, and then Mwangi, and then Orcish. Just kind of cycle through a bunch of different languages and see if I can find one that they speak.
Do you want to roll me a performance for your impression?
Oh, I would love to roll a performance. All right, this is the plus 15, and we rolled a grand 14 for 29.
Awesome. So as you're going through the languages, it kind of tilts its head to the side and listens to you, tongue flickering every so often. It gestures a hand to the ones behind you all, and they all lower their sickles and put them at their sides, and they continue doing their green magic and going back to whatever they were doing before. This one continues to listen to you, Crunk, and just looks confused and shakes its head.
Jack will pick it up and try any languages that Crunk didn't try.
Yeah, you try your languages. It tries to speak back, and you get the impression that it's trying to speak in a couple different languages as well, but none of you connect with any of your languages that you know.
Wow,
Dang.
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach over and pick up Gingham and pretend like I'm puppeteering it in a hope that Gingham tries a few languages.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just aggressively holding the back of the head and like lifting it and jolting him around.
It looks kind of confused and narrows its eyes and does like a confused clap.
I'll take a
but
bow.
Doesn't seem to understand. It's gonna hold up a clawed finger, and it's gonna find a stick on the ground, and it's gonna clear out an area like on the dirt where there's some vegetation, and it's going to start drawing some symbols. It's going to point at all of you, and it's going to make like a cutthroat motion, and then it's going to draw a symbol of a crescent moon, and then it's going to draw an ovaled face with definitely kind of reptilian features, kind of like its own face, but with very big fangs. and above the reptilian head, it's going to draw a little rectangle with kind of a spiraled symbol in the middle of the rectangle, which is very reminiscent of the back of all of your Haro cards.
Chase, could I make an argument? Well, one, I would like to make some sort of check to try and interpret this, but could I make an argument that for some sort of maybe small bonus for having the linguist dedication?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know their language, but Jack has studied a great many languages, so
Yeah.
maybe that could be
In fact,
helpful.
I'll just give it to you. Okay,
Okay.
it looks like they're trying to communicate that some sort of creature that he's drawing with a card above its head is going to threaten all of you come nightfall.
Okay, Jack is...
And then it's going to make a pleading symbol and gesture to all of the rest of them. You kind of get the impression that it's asking for help.
Okay, Jack will stream of consciousness interpret the drawings out loud to Krunk and Gingham, but they think Gingham is a doll, so... Okay, do you want me to try and draw back, Krunk? I guess that's kind of where we're at, huh?
Well, why don't I just point at the symbol, and Krunk points at the symbol, and then I'll smile at him, and I'm gonna give this, like, humongous toothy grin, and then I'll show him that I'll fight. And Krunk pulls his huge bastard sword and, like, hefts his shield.
He points at you and nods excitedly and does another pleading symbol.
Yeah, I'm gonna slam my shield with my bastard sword. I've got this. We speak a similar language.
Right. Jack points at the lizard card thing that they drew, and then starts pointing in different directions, sort of with like a, where is this creature?
First off, before we continue with that, anybody can roll me here. After you see the drawings and you get an idea of what's going on, anybody can roll me either a religion or an undead lore if you would like to.
I don't have undead lore, but I do have religion, being blessed by Desna, as I am. Nat 20. I'm so freaking blessed. I'm so blessed, it's unreal.
So blessed. And a 31 for esoteric.
All right. So 30 for esoteric?
31.
31. Okay, so the 31 doesn't quite get what's going on, but Krunk, the drawing with the fangs and the kind of humanoid face and the card above the head, it reminds you of a book you read maybe at some point on some types of creatures that are called Zhengshis, which are vampires that reside in the Tianjia region. The Zhengshis are terrifying hopping vampires from Tianjia. Though similar to other vampires, they are undead, they drain vital energy from the living, and they can be slain only in specific ways. Zhengshi feast upon the breath of the living, also known as qi, instead of blood. While they possess unique powers, including their magic deflecting paper fulus, which they wear above their heads, that's what the picture kind of reminded you of, they have extraordinary jumping ability and immunity to sunlight. Zhengshi also possess unique vulnerabilities, such as the inability to see living creatures, save through breath sense, a revulsion to bells and mirrors, and near stupefying melancholia? Melancholia, yeah. Thankfully, most Zhengshi can't create vampiric spawn. That's what you remember reading about them. And I'll give you 2 offense, defense, or special abilities. What 2 categories do you want?
Let's do special abilities and then defense. What do we need to look out for, and how do we kill it?
Okay, special abilities and defense. All right, so man, there's a lot to unpack with these, so let's get into it. These are, you probably read some sort of book on undead at some point of like, a lot of undead are known for having a lot of very weird, obscure vulnerabilities. So for the defense, they're immune to death effects, disease, paralyze, poison, sleep. They have a weird aversion where they can never be prone. It's physically impossible for them, even if they want to like lay down or get on a knee, they are incapable of doing so. They also resist all physical damage except for Darkwood. They have a fulu, which they wear above their head. And as long as that fulu resides above their head, they have fast healing 10. So stealing that away from them will take away some of their powers.
Okay.
for their and I guess for some of their obscure vulnerabilities that you read about is, like I said, they have an aversion to bells, mirrors, melancholia, and they are also actually quite vulnerable to rice. They do not like rice, and in fact, when a Jiangshi is slain, they will regenerate extremely quickly, and they'll regenerate often more powerful unless their bodies are immediately buried in something like bells or rice. As for special abilities, they are very powerful spellcasters, typically of the divine nature, and they are able to drain somebody's ki if they have them paralyzed or grabbed. And draining the ki will heal them, it will drain the character, and if they drain enough people, they can ascend to a more powerful Jiangshi.
Okay, that's a lot of information.
A lot of information.
I didn't make the initial religion check, because I just figured Crunk would get most everything, but could I make mine and see if maybe I can get just any last bits?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, adding my silent hag card as well. We'll see. 28.
28, yeah. You're not really sure.
Okay.
Oh, one other important thing, I guess, and that you should know, they're negative energy affinitive because they are undead. Also, as long as they have their Fulu, they are immune to any spells from items. So anything that does not take an actual spell slot, they're immune to it.
Wow.
Even like our cards?
Even your cards.
Well,
so we're gonna need a lot of rice.
And bells, apparently.
Bells.
And mirrors. Do you relay all of this,
Yeah.
Crunk?
I think Crunk's eyes narrow of this book appears in his mind of all this information, and he just sort of peeks over at Jack. We're going to need rice, bells, and mirrors.
Okay.
Why don't you roll me a nature, Crunk?
Okay.
Are you trained in it?
I'm not.
Okay, never mind.
I'm society.
I guess anybody, if you say that out loud, Crunk, anybody can roll a nature.
Okay.
Oh no, Jack.
Dang it. That's an @1 from Jack.
Jack, use a hero point.
32 from Gingham.
No, I'll let it stand. This isn't combat. She just can't pull a card.
Jack, to you, it looks like they're doing some sort of terraforming magic around here that's maybe gonna try to elevate this place. Gingham, you notice that whatever magic they're doing, it looks like they are trying to accelerate the growth of some rice plants with this green magic that they're doing. Looks like they're trying to get a ring of rice plants to grow around you guys.
Okay.
How does Gingham communicate this? Just sits up and is like,
I was just thinking about that. I imagine Gingham's face down on the ground because Crunk just dropped them immediately to do the battle display. They're just
just staring lifelessly at the rice growing ritual.
Yeah, exactly. Jack's perception's super high, right?
It's a 21.
Gingham will,
That's my DC, yeah.
Gingham will twitch a couple fingers and hope that Jack sees it.
Is that enough, Chase,
To
passively notice Gingham?
Sure.
All right. Jack will try to subtly. He'll head over to where Gingham is crumpled on the ground, and just kneel down and act as if he's looking at their drawings in the ground still. But he'll mutter to Gingham, "What? What do you see?"
They're growing the rice at an accelerated pace. They're trying to get ready, I think.
Oh, is that what they're doing? I thought they were trying to raise the earth up out of this area. Yeah, I thought that seemed kind of like an ambitious plan, so the rice thing makes more sense now. Okay.
That does seem ambitious.
Hey Crunk, what's with the rice? Is that gonna help us kill this thing?
oh, most assuredly.
Okay.
And Crunk will explain everything.
Mechanically, Crunk, you would know that if somebody is brandishing a fresh stalk of rice, the creature cannot come within 10 feet of that person, at least until they adjust to it. It's a temporary fix, but it can temporarily repel.
Oh, sweet. Crunk will definitely explain that.
Do you think they have any bells around?
You could try to ask.
Jack will draw a bell, a little hand bell on the ground, and look at the guy.
It shakes its head and then points around to all of the budding rice plants. It does the green magic, as if trying to draw all of your attention, and then points it in all of you.
I wonder
Crunk,
if it
do you
wants
know
us
how
to
to
help.
Yeah, I this is not really my area. Do you know anything about this?
I'm gonna gesture for him to continue and see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, as you watch the ritual, Krunk, you figure that it looks like they're leading a ritual, so it looks like anybody could technically hop in and try to assist it. It would just be following into the magic that they're doing. Even somebody like Jack could do it. You don't have to possess magic.
One could really do this. So how hard could it possibly be? Why don't we all try?
Right, the both of us. Jack will grab the gingham doll and tuck it under his arm and try and follow the ritual.
All right, excellent. So, yeah, we're going to like a brief downtime here. This is a lengthy ritual. So, I mean, are any of you guys going to try to help him? Is there anything else that you guys want to do?
Does anyone have any mirrors or anything that could serve as a mirror?
I was thinking about that, and Gingham's a literal hoarder of random shit. And I feel like Gingham would have small mirrors.
Yeah, so you have some small mirrors.
I have an adventurer's pack, which I believe has like a small mirror as well, but I can't get it to open. And when I tried to open, it disappeared from my character sheet.
Yeah, you can also have a small mirror. That's fine.
Okay.
You would figure, Krunk, that having an actual rice stalk would do about the same thing the mirror would do, though the rice would probably be more effective.
Okay.
The mirrors
Sounds
are more
good.
something that makes them uncomfortable, whereas the rice will physically repel them for a time.
If we can, okay, yeah, but we have to grow the rice in order for that to work. And we know, so it was rice, mirrors, bells. Is it actual bells or is it the sound of bells? Do I know?
Actual bells.
Maybe I can craft bells with all of my random shit.
That
Yeah.
could be.
You want to try to craft some bells?
Yeah. To come to life, can I roll a performance to like someone does hocus pocus and suddenly Gingham's a thing?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. What a high roll for something so silly. A 37.
37. I love it. Yeah. Everybody looks like you see the little smiles and they look kind of impressed by the trick, and even more impressed when you actually start going to work and helping. The one who first tried to communicate with you will also hold up a finger and do another drawing. He goes over by the same drawing of the creature face that he drew, and he draws a leaf, a big leaf, and then he draws a heart above the leaf, and then draws a arrow from the heart pointing to the creature. And Jack, you can gather he's trying to communicate plants love the creature.
Oh.
Like, he'll point to the rice plants.
He does a no.
Okay, I don't really know how plants can love it. That seems weird. Although we did just recently run into a living plant. Well, like a moving plant. I know they're all alive, Gingham. Don't get all technical with me. But, okay, well, I don't really know what that means.
Well, maybe it's like
Maybe
It
it
could
will
be
use the plants against us.
and be concealed, and we should all watch out, maybe?
I mean, I guess I could start trying to clear some of it away, but this is already a bit of a clearing that we're in.
I could set the place on fire if you wish, Jack.
I'm getting the sense that maybe they also live here, so I don't know if setting fire... I mean, I guess I could ask. Jack will do a little sketch of fire and, like, point at the around. Okay, yeah, that's a no. That's a no-go.
That's a hard no.
No-go on the fire.
Okay, I see.
I also personally, I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough of blazing infernos for quite a while. I think we're set on that quota.
Were you even there, Jack, to see the blazing inferno? It was such an exciting thing.
I convinced those guards to help you guys. And I saved that general dude from the assassins or the kidnapping or whatever. Yeah, we haven't
Jack
had time to
convinced-
unpack this.
Jack convinced some people to help.
What are you doing? What are you saying? Well, why are you saying it in that tone of voice, as if you told me this all along? Like I had things to say about Jack, and now you're saying, "Oh, look, he was actually helping." I never said anything about that, Gingham.
That's not what I'm implying.
What are you implying with that tone? That "see"?
I'm saying that Jack got help, and I
Snake Guy taps all of you on the shoulder and then grabs the stick and points a few times at the moon and then points up at the sky.
Fine. Let's get a move on. I would like time to re-prepare my spells before night falls, and then I shall help until in the meantime.
Okay. You do
And
your
by
thing.
the way, Gingham, you didn't bully people who were incapable into aiding.
You don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
do
do the
know, I saw
ritual
that.
over here. I'll be right over here. Okay.
Don't know, as if we didn't see them.
You didn't see what Jack did to say anything to help convince
Well, I'm saying they
them.
didn't die.
Okay, okay.
They were
Both of you,
helpless people.
both of you, shut up. Crunk, you go do the ritual or do your spells over there. Gingham, you go over there. And if you guys come within 5 feet of each other before the thing is here attacking us, then so help me gods. Crunk, I will tell Desna.
Desna sees everything, Jack. So much you know. And Crunk's gonna stomp off.
The speaker of these snake people is going to crouch down by Gingham and kind of look very closely at your face. He's going to grab your hand and look at it, and then just gives you a big smile and a wave.
Gingham waves back. Hello?
Looks very amused, and then he stands up and goes back to work.
Gingham's gonna plop down right where they are and start crafting.
Okay.
All right, Jack will join the ritual.
All right. Jack's joining the ritual. Crunk's joining the ritual. Gingham, what are you doing with the bells? What's your plan with the bells?
To create a carol.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So, well, let me see how good this is. It's not great. It's a 28 with all of the random stuff in my bag of holding.
Okay. A 28 will succeed at
Okay.
making enough bells for something, allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly, I'll take it. Gingham how long does this take though to craft?
Probably like 4 hours.
Okay.
How much time does
Gingham-
it seem like we have before
Yeah.
nightfall?
Maybe a good few hours or more before it's like
More
full
or
blown
less
night.
than 4 hours?
Probably a little less then.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Okay.
you can start crafting. Like you can figure completing the full project will probably take about 4 hours. But same with completing the ritual, Crunk, as far as you can tell, is probably around the same time frame. Few hours for each.
Crunk thinks that if we work hard, nothing bad will happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
very cute and
It's a
optimistic.
can-do attitude we appreciate the most.
So are you just making bells and like holding them, Gingham?
Well, let's see. Each bell, actually Gingham can't go within 5 feet of Crunk, so Gingham's going to hand them to Jack.
Cool.
What are you doing with the bells, Jack?
How many are there?
A bunch.
A bunch of bells.
I feel like they look kind of denty and a little
Sure.
shitty.
I mean,
Kinda,
how
Gingham's
would a
MO.
homemade bell look?
Yeah,
That's probably how it would
exactly.
look.
Slightly rusted.
But Jack jingles them, and I assume they function as bells.
Yeah, some of the people cheer. They turn and see the bells and cheer and pat you on the back.
Gingham
so-
bows.
Jack will go toward like one edge of the clearing, looking
Mhm.
at the guy they've been communicating with, and sort of with a question in his eyes, like try to hang the bell like on like a tree or a bush or something.
Yeah, he'll give an excited nod and he'll go get some twine for you and like help you
Okay.
like maybe make a perimeter with bells.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that with him then.
All right, Crunk and Jack. Okay, so for one, we're getting a special resource here for this part called ritual points. We're gonna give you 1 ritual point for the bells. We're giving you 1 ritual point because you all worked peacefully with these people. And then Crunk and Jack, you guys are assisting with the ritual. Assisting with this ritual is going to require either a farming lore or survival check. Seems most optimal to figure out how to tap into this magic they're creating and apply it around the bushes.
Okay.
Or you can do a nature or religion check to try to just aid with empowering the magic.
Okay, I'm gonna do survival. I'm trained in that.
I would prefer to do, I guess religion and nature are the same, so I'll do nature.
Neither of you are capable of casting primal spells, right?
No.
All right, go ahead. Which one you rolling up? Roll them up.
I rolled survival and I rolled a 33.
Okay, a 33 survival is going to be a critical success. Going to give you 2 more ritual points.
Okay.
Jack, continuing his streak of rolling below 10. I'm at a 28 on nature. Oh, I'm sorry, actually. I added... Well, is this a recall knowledge or is this to, like, participate?
This is participate, not a recall
Okay,
knowledge.
then never mind. That would be a 26.
26, and that's on which one?
Nature.
Would you like to hero point it? You're 2 off.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll again. Maybe I'll get higher.
Excellent.
Nice.
A 34.
34 is going to succeed.
Cool, I'll turn it into a critical success. Jack uses his knowledge of growing up in a foresty area. It's different from a jungle, but he feels at home in nature, and he just thinks really hard about those memories in the woods and tries to add it to the nature magic.
Ooh, nice. And how do you make it a crit success?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Well, it was a failure before, so mostly it's that. I guess,
okay.
yeah.
It's just a success, though.
Oh, wait. A 34 is just a success? Oh, the survival. Okay. Then never mind. It's not a crit. Yeah, I misunderstood because I heard Crunk's critical success. But yes, that is
she
me
wants
making it
to
a success.
chase.
Just to make sure there's no
really
special ability
hard.
I missed.
I did really hard.
All right, so that's going to be
With my critical success, I was just wondering if I could also potentially redo my spells before shit goes down.
Oh, like re-prepare something? Yeah, you would have time. Sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Go ahead and get those re-prepared. And in the meantime, let's do a little bit of magic on the map. So that means you guys got 5 ritual points. So that is going to give you guys some rice stalks around the area. Let's uncover some of these. And it's going to give you 10 rice plants worth. 2, 4, 6, 8. Go ahead and do these ones as well.
That
Beautiful
Faden's really
rice.
cool.
Right. All right. There we go. There's some rice plants on the map for you guys. And they have bells added around them, notably. So you guys are helping with this ritual, and it's pretty tiring. Like, this takes quite a while, a few hours. Gingham, you've been crafting bells. They've been taking the bells from you and stringing them around the plants as they can. And then, they continue their green magic, trying to grow the plants. Jack and Crunk are helping. And night falls as this is happening. And you guys do see a crescent moon rises up in the sky up above in the jungle. And everybody's still working pretty hard. Everybody go ahead and roll me a perception.
So 32 for Jack.
25.
29.
29. Jack, are you trained in nature?
I am.
Excellent. So with your perception, you notice some rustling off in the side of the jungle. And with your training in nature, you recognize that this rustling, it looks just like vegetation blowing in the wind at first, but then you recognize this is actually some sort of moving plant. And let's go ahead and show y'all what this looks like. Somebody can describe it for me?
I can, since Jack spotted it. It is a big mass of vines that have mouths at the end of the vines with sharp teeth. I don't know if that's about all I can really think to describe them as. It's just a big bundle of mouthy vines.
Excellent.
They're almost like snakes, but they're clearly plants.
Yeah, and they are pretty large clusters, and you actually see them coming from all different directions, Jack. I've put them on the map here for you all. And you guys can go ahead and you can take these perception checks, and you can use them as your initiative, which we are going to roll.
So generous.
Yeah.
We can just take those and just use them as...
Jack shouts out, "Oh God, it's more plants! They've got teeth and stuff! I hate plants!"
And all of them will all the people that have been helping you will look pretty alarmed and draw their sickles as well. You guys, since Jack noticed, can draw weapons or whatever you want to prepare as well. Like, not like full-blown spells or anything, but you can have time to draw your weapons.
May I use battle cry?
Sure.
All right, I noticed this plant. Oh, well, I guess the one closest to me coming out of the edge of the clearing. So Jack alerts everyone, and then he yells at the closest bundle of vines, "You're about to find out what happened to the last plants that attacked us." and I'm gonna try and intimidate it. I don't know how that
Awesome.
works on plan.
Yeah,
Did you say
they
it
are immune.
heals?
It fails.
They are immune.
I heard
Dang it.
heals for a minute, and I was like,
It's worth a
It hears
shot.
your words and it sustains it. No, it just it is immune.
Seems
All right.
rude, but sure.
I'm rolling the many initiatives involved in this fight. You guys want to roll as well? Or I guess you guys already have your perceptions, right? So I just need to set your initiatives for you.
Except that mine needs to be higher because my initiative is a bonus to it.
Okay. What's your total?
I think I rolled a 26 before, so it'd be a
Mhm.
28.
Mine would also go
Yeah,
up by 2,
Mhm.
which would
Same,
make
right?
it 34.
You have incredible initiative?
No, from doesn't battle cry bonus?
Nah.
Nope.
Oh, I thought battle cry.
Battle cry
bonus.
is just demoralizing.
Oh, never mind. 29.
That's I think Scout's warning.
Yeah, or it's something that an oracle in another one of our games has.
Okay, that's why I'm confused.
And what's your initiative, Gingham?
It's 29.
Oh, look at it. It rolled correctly. Perfect.
Oh,
All right. So we are going to begin this encounter. These plants come stomping through the forest here. Now, you guys all have access to an extra reaction during this fight if you would like to use it. Now, these rice plants, they're kind of forming a full circle around this perimeter, but they've kind of tried to spread them out so that it covers the most ground. But the actual stalks of the plants that are most keeping it together are these tokens on the map. You guys, if you're adjacent to one of these and one of these are attacked, you can take a reaction to take the hit for the rice plant.
No,
And,
the rice plant.
This thing is going to move up to there and it's going to be done. This one's
Okay.
going to move up in here and it's going to be done.
Well, at least they're slow.
Well, actually, let's see. That is this one back here is going to move up into here and be done. All right, Jack, you're up.
Okay. So Jack has pulled out his weapons. One drawback of having good initiative is that I should know what to do when I start, but I always need more time. Okay, Jack will, I guess, run up, and so he'll stride, then he'll use skirmish strike to step, then strike, just in case they have an ability to opportunely attack him.
Okay.
He will strike with his rapier.
All right, you got it. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna first. Okay, so I won't skirmish strike. I'll just stride as normal, and then I will try to feint to get it. I don't know if it can be off guard, but I'm gonna try. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if it'll fall for my tricks, but we'll give it a go. Do I want to roll or do I want to use assurance? I'll use. What is my deception? Without my charisma is 18, so that'd be 28. I'll use assurance. I'll try
Okay.
that.
That gives you a 28.
Yeah.
That's going to succeed.
Nice. Okay. So if it is not immune to being off guard, then
It is not.
All right, great. Then I strike at it. That is a 37.
Okay, a 37 with the off guard is going to be a crit.
Yes. Nice. Okay, D4 damage.
Okay.
And it's bleeding, if it can bleed.
That it can. So it's going to take this damage. It's going to apply that bleed automatically. And does that include the sneak attack damage in that?
That does, yeah. That should be everything.
Fantastic. All right. So you stab this thing and it seeps some like green ichor as you pierce through one of the vines. And it is going to take a reaction when you hit it. And it's going to try to snap at you.
Aha!
Ooh, a nat
Nat
one.
one.
We
Draw
need a
the
card.
card. Draw the card.
All right. It is stunned one on its next turn. Okay. Any other actions for you?
Nope, I strided, I strode, I fainted, and I struck. So that is what I'll do.
Okay, that is it for Jack. All right, we've got this guy.
Oh,
and this
actually,
guy.
I'm sorry, Chase. Can I, for my last strike, I want to do my step strike. So I want to step
Oh yeah, go for it.
and strike. Yeah, anyway. I just don't want to be right next to it. So I
Okay,
poke it and step away. So now
All right.
let me continue.
this guy sees that you're going for it, and he's going to rush up and attack as well. He's going to attack with his sickle.
Oh,
Double
nat
crits on this
20.
vine monster, man.
Man,
He was
oh
not ready.
man.
He's not ready.
All right, this card requires crit specialization, which he does not have, but we'll still do some double damage. 10.
ooh, big money.
Good job, you.
All right, and then he's gonna move up. He's gonna strike, and then he's gonna look very nervous at these snapping vines, and he's gonna back up for his third action.
Good call.
All
We'd hate to have
right.
another NPC walk up to the threat and then immediately die. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
this
think
one's-
that person walked.
This one's gonna step up and is making a strike against this one down here, and a 29 is gonna hit, and he's gonna do some damage. He hits it for 7, and this thing is gonna take a reaction and snap back at him.
What?
A 31 is going to hit him, and he is going to get grabbed. So this thing bites onto him and looks like it's trying to eat him.
Oh no. Wait, it reacted and did this?
Did the same thing to you, just nat 1.
Oh, that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, so this guy's going to take 25 damage and be grabbed. All right, that's his turn. And Gingham, you're up.
Gingham would like to, of course, exploit the vulnerability of the one that Jack has already stabbed.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead and roll the esoteric lore.
I'd love to. Let's see. About 35.
35 is a success. And this is a recall knowledge for you as well, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, these are giant fly traps. Because they blend in so well with surrounding foliage, giant fly traps can use the element of surprise to make quick strikes against unsuspecting adventurers and forest travelers. Fly traps are dangerous creatures so eager to feed on humanoids and larger prey as they are monstrous insects. All right, and then you just get to know the weaknesses for this one, right?
Mortal weaknesses, if they've got any.
They are weak to fire by 10.
Obviously, tracks. Oh, these are, yep, fire. Jack, step here, pull out more fiery twine that, invoked the fire, and wrap it around Jack's forearm. It's fire again.
Yeah, I figured, but good to just double check. Thanks.
That's it. That's me.
All right, excellent. All right.
So unfazed by this now. We're just like, yep, okay. More carnivorous plants.
Like, sure.
All right, this one over here is going to go, and it is going to destroy this rice plant.
I could take
It's
the hit.
going, you're not adjacent to it. It's going to destroy this rice plant, and then it is going to move for its last action.
Does it destroy the bells too?
Right up to here. It destroys the bells in that area, yeah.
Darn. Okay.
And that's going to take 2 of your ritual points away, which puts you guys down to 3.
That's correct.
Okay. And that is its turn. Crunk, you're up.
Nobody's adjacent to the other ones, and they won't get there either, huh?
Well, one lizard guy is adjacent to one.
But I don't think they're gonna take the reaction, will they?
They might.
And he's
They
grabbed,
grew-
though.
they-
He's grabbed.
Well, the one down there is, but we've got a couple who could go toward to the, what is that, southeast.
Yeah, we've
got
got
the one in the
Nagajis
north.
who have not acted yet. And maybe Crunk could point out the rice plants, or give them some kind of direction.
But those
Okay.
rice plants are safe right now.
If you want to direct them to do something, I'll let you spend an action to do so.
I don't have the action economy as a tank to do it, unfortunately. If I have
Okay.
to use an action to do it. Crunk will, with weapons brandished, charge across to get adjacent to this one last plant, rice plant, and then do an ignition on it, Chase, which is a cantrip. And since it is in melee, it does d6s. So, I'm gonna make a spell attack roll.
Oh, yeah, do it. Not a spell strike, just attacking with the cantrip, right?
Yep. I don't have enough actions for that. A 39?
That's a crit.
That's,
Okay, 48 fire damage, correct?
that's right.
That's going to be 68 fire damage.
Incredible.
Okay, and that was just a spell, right? That was none of the other effects.
That's correct. I just moved up and did one spell.
Oh, and it takes persistent fire damage.
Hey.
Nice. Let's go ahead and add that onto there. Wow, it's the heightened does the persistent as well? That's
correct.
wild. What a good spell. Okay, yeah, this thing goes up in flames, and then it is going to, as a reaction, take a snap at you, Crunk.
Okay.
How about a 27?
A 27 is a big ol' miss.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. All
Pretty good
right.
turn.
It is. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. This thing is going to go, and it is going to see that thing was chomping at some plants, and it's going to stand up over here and attack this one. And do its best. That is going to miss. And then it's going to twirl its scythe defensively. And that's that one's turn. This one down here is going to, and it's going to hit, do a little bit of damage. Nope, it's going to miss.
Oh,
My bad. And
so
it's going to
sad.
twirl defensively. And that's that one's turn. And then we've got this one left. And this one is going to try to break its buddy free out of the grasps of this plant here. And that is going to be, let's see here. 1 second.
So for those listening, we've got a circular clearing, and we've got 3 big vine plants, one kind of to the south, one to the north-ish, and then one to the east. Jack and Gingham and one Nagaji are dealing with one to the east. Crunk is solo burning alive the one to the north. And then 3 Nagaji friends are having a time with the one in the south. We've lost both our rice plants to the west.
All right, here we go. He's going to make an attack and try to, he's using an athletics to try to break him free.
Ooh, I thought 4 though.
Doesn't work. He's going to try again. No go.
That's good.
Mm.
All right, and it is this one's turn up here. And this one is going to attempt to break this rice plant. Jack, would you like to take the hit with a reaction? Or would you like to see if your buddy's going to do it?
I'll do it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Jack does think about letting the other guy take the hit, but no, I'll do it.
You're suffering this much damage.
Okay, 21 damage.
Going to 5 of its acid, if that matters for you.
It does not.
And then it is going to get pretty angry that you just got in the way of that, and it's going to take a snap at you.
I want to use Nimble Dodge. I
Okay,
don't think it'll matter.
36.
It will not matter. It's a hit.
All right. That is going to be 22 more damage, and then it's going to grab you as a free action.
I'm going to use a reaction as Jack gets grabbed, though. Gingham's amulet flashes take 14 less damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll just take the damage and then heal for 14.
Sounds good. So that snaps at you. Gingham's talisman protects you from most of it, but it still grabs you. And then, so let me go ahead and mark you as grabbed. And then as its last action, it's going to try to break the plant again. But this
Doesn't it only
friend
have
next
2
to you-
actions?
Oh, you're right. This one is stunned. Thank you.
It do be
Aha.
stunned.
It's not doing anything.
Good catch. That is its turn. And at the end of its turn, it's going to take 12 bleed damage. And it's not going to stop.
Good.
It's not gonna stop at all.
All right. We've got this one down below. And this one is going to swallow this guy whole as its first action.
No.
I don't
Oh.
love that.
I was sad for the guy, and then I quickly realized that actually I'm just now extra nervous for myself.
You're really methoding Jack here. All right. The guy takes 12 damage from being swallowed whole. And, is swallowed whole. And then as a second action, it is going to try to break this plant right over here. But it is not going to be able to. Oh, wait. You guys were at 5 ritual points before, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And it broke 2 plants?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, 2 plants is 1 ritual point. So you guys are at 4. My
Okay.
bad. So this guy's taking the damage for the plant that's trying to destroy. And that damage is going to be 22 damage to this guy.
Hang in there, Nagaji friends.
And these guys look like they're not getting hurt quite as bad from the acid as you guys. They look a little resistant to it. And then it is going to break a plant again over here as its last action. And that's still at 4 ritual points because that's not 2 down yet. All right, that's that one's turn. Jack, you're up.
Okay, I'm grabbed.
You are grabbed.
Stabbing while grabbed takes a flat check, right? Or
so you actually can't grab, you can't stab this one because you're too far away from the base plant. It's got you kind of like lifted up. It's got vines around your feet right now. So, well, yeah, you can attack the vines.
Well,
if you so choose.
Thinking I might try to escape, actually.
Excellent.
That's an acrobatics?
Athletics, acrobatics, or melee attack roll.
Oh, to escape. Okay.
The melee attack roll will stack your multiple attack penalty if that's the route you choose.
I understand. Okay. I'll go ahead and try an acrobatics first.
Okay.
Let's see if this will be enough. Okay, here we go. Acrobatics. That is a 31.
31 is right on the money.
Whew. Okay.
No longer grabbed.
Yeah. Jack, being a slender guy, just sort of shrimps his way out of the vine
wet
tangles.
noodles?
Yeah, basically. And lands on the ground. And then he will... I want it to be flat-footed, but I also want to hit it a lot. So, I have the weakness on my sword now. So you know what? I'm going to not worry about it being off guard. I'm just going to step strike as I step back into its range.
Okay, you got it.
That is a 42 to hit.
42 is going to crit.
Okay, unfortunately no sneak attack damage on this one, but still some good damage. I should add the... Oh, I can't really add flat damage, can I? Oh, I can. Plus 20 fire damage.
Ooh, nice. You
right?
got it. Yep.
So add... Okay. I think that all did it correctly.
Yes,
it might have
indeed.
multiplied the... No, it added the 40 normally, right? That added correctly? Plus 40.
No, it should have only been... So it should be 20 on the crit. So I'm just going to heal it for 20.
Got it. Yeah, okay. Then I did add it wrong. Okay, so that is 51 damage total.
Okay. 51 damage total. It's going to take its reaction, and it's going to try to bite you.
Hey, that
Okay,
will hit.
37 to hit you. There's the damage.
Ow.
8.
Okay.
And you are grabbed again.
All right. I guess I'll try to escape again.
So escape, step strike is one action, and then you got one more to try escape. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I should have enfeebled it last round because I hit it with a sneak attack. I forgot about that. Okay.
I'll go ahead and enfeeble. Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered, I don't think.
True. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to escape because I don't want to get swallowed on its turn.
You got it.
So here we go. Rolling 32.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
I slip out. It cannot
Out of that.
keep hold of me. Quick. All right, that's
All
my
right.
turn.
Excellent. All right. It is this friend right here. This friend sees that Jack is hurt, and it is going to cast a heal on you, Jack.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Let's go ahead and do this one. Boom.
These are by
You're-
far the most useful NPCs we have come across.
In like a minute.
Yeah.
All right, 51 healing to you, Jack.
51! Holy. Thank you. I'm nearly to full. Wow. That's Jack's reaction too. The Nagaji like comes and heals him and he's like, who was that gingham? Whoa, what the? That's like some of the
He's
best
like,
healing I've
"Whoa."
ever felt. Jeez.
And this one's going to go over here and protect this rice stalk. Is it a rice stalk? Am I using that term right? Or am I just sounding super ignorant about how rice grows?
A rice plant? Right?
So rice grows in patties and is tall and stocky in nature. Yes.
Okay,
That's fine.
cool. Well, I'm going to call it a rice
we know what you're
stalk
talking
then.
about. Maybe rice grows in stalks in this world. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. It is this one who is swallowed whole. All right. So it's the one who got swallowed's turn. It is inside the vine belly of this fly trap. So it's going to try to cut itself out. So it will make an attack. And it's going to hit because it's off guard against these attacks. And we'll see if it does enough damage to break itself out, which what is the it does not.
8
But
damage,
it'll
not
still
quite
do
enough.
a little bit of damage. No. But it will attack it again. That's a no-go, and it will try again, which is costing it breath, but it does not get out. Okay. That makes it Gingham's turn.
Okay. Seeing that this plant next to Crunk might be going, Gingham's got their couple of decks that we found on either hip. So Gingham's going to move, only because I'm not in range. I'm going to move this way and be let's see. I need to stay within 15 of Jack and still do this. So let's do some measures. Let's see. Would that do it? Being there, yeah. There. Let's see. If I move up north, that would be 15 feet and 25 feet of Crunk. Okay. Gingham's gonna move upward, look over to Crunk, grab one deck that has Forbidding Ward in it, and kind of tap the top of it and flip a card off and send it Crunk's direction. So you're gonna have Forbidding Word cast on you.
Ooh.
And then Gingham's gonna grab from the other hip, the other deck, tap it, and do the same thing and cast Guidance on Crunk.
Sweet. I love it.
And that's it. 3 actions.
Okay. That was Gingham's turn, and it is this one's turn. This one's on fire, and this one doesn't seem to care so much about the rice anymore. It's just angry at big fiery Crunk. So it is going to do... Wow. Which one of these is it going to do?
That's not what we love to hear from the GM.
Wow.
Oh, look at this one.
Would you look at that ability? That's neat.
Just ignore what I'm doing here. I'm just testing something. Okay, I was just curious. That's not
Crunk takes no damage.
So Chase, it should be taking D6s, by the way, not D4s.
D6s? Oh, on the fire damage?
Persistent fire damage.
Why?
Because I did it in melee.
Oh, okay. I think I can actually apply that here.
Because I can drag leveled fire damage persistent.
I see. It was my bad. I drugged the wrong one on there because I just didn't think they were different.
Yeah.
So let's take this off and let's put this one on there. Boom. Nailed it. All right. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay. All of these little angry maws are all going to attack Crunk as 2 actions. 1 attack roll. Ooh, I'm rolling so bad. 25.
Miss.
Okay, and then it's going to do 1 more normal attack at you.
Nice.
Wow, I'm rolling so bad.
So basically, Crunk just bats the heads with his shield with 1 and then slashes the other one with his sword. Does it get hurt? A nat 1?
Nat 1, it is going to tear a vine and it's going to start taking some bleed.
Incredible. Can we say that bleed is actually by reaction, just it cut itself on my sword?
Yeah, I love that.
Sweet.
Okay, that is its turn. It's going to take a bunch of persistence at the end here. So it's going to take 32 because of the weakness from fire.
Okay.
And then it's going to take 4 from the bleed. We'll see if the fire goes out. It doesn't. We'll see if the bleed goes out. It doesn't. Okay, Crunk, your turn.
All right. So I feel like now would be a good time to spell strike.
Woohoo.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
that's up to
Okay,
you.
do I have to be an
Cool,
Arcane
cool.
Cascade to spell strike?
No, Arcane Cascade is when you
It's
cast a spell,
stance.
you put it, it's a stance that increases your damage.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. So let's go ahead and spell strike on this thing. Let's attack.
The guidance.
Oops. I have to change my grip, Chase, because I had it left over from last time.
You got it.
And I said I had my shield out.
Yeah, you're fine.
What about a 32?
A 32 will hit.
All right. Here is my weapon damage. And then here is my spell damage.
And what are you spell striking?
I'm doing the same one for the D6s and the fire.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so 21 fire damage, 22 physical.
31 with the plus 10.
Thank you. 21 and 22. All right, you got it.
That was a spell strike, so that took 2 actions.
Uh-huh.
And for my third action, I'm going to go into my Arcane Cascade.
Okay. You got it. You got some flames swirling around you?
Yeah, definitely. So it's with the evocation, which is unfortunately force damage.
Nice. All right. Okay, that is your turn. Don't take that.
Yeah, I won't.
Lit yourself on fire.
He's so excited over there. He just lit himself on fire.
Fiery check.
All right, this one's gonna attack and do its best. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad roll from that little guy.
I wanted to do
Alright.
its best.
Yeah, it
This
could
one's
do
gonna-
better than its best.
This one's gonna deal critical damage to an adjacent ally. So this is going towards you, Jack.
Oh.
Dude.
Take a whopping 10.
Why is it critical?
Ouch.
Because just what the nat 1 card says.
Why do I
You
always
do
get the
critical
worst
damage?
ones?
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice went too high.
I have
So-
a question.
Uh-huh.
So I have opportune backstab. The trigger is when a creature within your melee reach is hit by a melee attack from one of your allies. I'm a creature within my reach, right?
Uh-huh. I
Could
think
I
you have to
stab-
attack that creature though, right?
You capitalize upon the distraction, make a against the triggering creature. Yeah,
So I
alright.
will let you stab yourself if you want.
Opportune! Jack never saw that coming.
So it goes to swing at this thing and a vine redirects it and it cuts across your arm, Jack. It looks like it feels so bad.
It's fine. It happens, I guess.
He tries again.
No freaking
Oh,
way. Two
wow.
nat ones.
What's happening?
All right, let's see. This one, he falls prone.
Oh, poor guy.
He's having a bad time. A vine trips him.
He's so
Me too,
embarrassed and flustered after he sliced Jack's arm that
Yeah.
he fell in shame.
And then his last action, he'll stand up. All right, that guy had a rough turn. Next one. All right, this guy is going to attack.
Chase.
Yes.
I hate to be that person, but when I hit that guy, did he want a reaction try to grab me?
Yes, he did. Thank you.
I
So
was saving
nice.
my guidance from Gingham, and I was like, man, I should probably use that. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Look at what honesty has gotten you.
Wow.
Me, I guess.
How's a 42 land you with your forbidding ward and everything?
All right, Forbidding Ward gives me a +1.
Yep.
And I guess guidance doesn't do anything for me here. I thought I was going to roll a reaction here. So I'm at a 34, 35 with the thing.
Okay, it's just gonna hit you. Not a crit though.
Just a hit.
Yeah, so here's the damage roll. 15, and you're grabbed.
I feel like something happens if I get grabbed.
Also,
Maybe-
if something doesn't, did you want to try to break free instead of going to Arcane Cascade? Because you could have technically done that.
Oh, I kind of do. So I have Slip the Grasp.
Hey, that's gross.
Yeah, because I can attempt to escape, and if I succeed, I can stride, step, or make a strike.
Well, there you go.
So that's the
Um,
real reason you wanted Chase to remember this thing wanted to grab you. Hey Chase,
I've been tricked.
don't you want
No,
to try
I
to
just-
grab me?
Remembered.
Oh, yeah?
Remembered. Okay.
You've triggered my trap card.
No. Yeah, no, I'll slip the grasps, Chase.
Okay.
So I get to try. I can make an athletics or an acrobatics, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
I'm gonna make an athletics. I'm a master in such things.
Okay.
Oh, 29.
You do not slip the
I
grasp.
am using a hero point.
Okay. You do slip the grasp.
Let's see if I slip it critically.
You do. Oh my.
Natural 20, Chase.
You do. I don't know if there is a critical
Could
effect
Crunk
on
get
this.
some kind of bonus on his attack?
I'll
it-
take away your map for the attack if you want to attack it.
All right, thank you.
Use
Ooh.
guidance on it.
I'm gonna use guidance. Now I do believe this has to be an unarmed melee, unarmed attack targeting the creature I strike from. So I'm gonna kick it.
Kind of kick it.
Struck the melee unarmed. Nice. Okay. I like it. Man,
Yeah, it's not
that'd
my
be good
sword.
for a monk. Flesh warp monk. How
Right?
about it?
Oh.
I know it's gonna happen soon.
So gross and
Okay.
cool.
Guidance, add, roll. Oh fuck! I'm assuming a 26 does not hit this thing.
That is going to miss.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was a
Okay,
good try, though.
get this grabbed off me.
All right. It is.
Turn.
Okay. All right. Now we've got this guy. And this guy's going to try to save his friend with a lot of little strikes.
I believe you.
Do
little
better
friend.
than your other friend.
Attack number 1 is a hit. We're just going to roll 3 of them. Attack number 2 and attack number 3. Okay, only one of them hits. Here's the damage. All right. Friend is not freed, but it does a
Big
little bit of
7.
damage to him.
Wow, this really makes me feel quite powerful.
Right. All right, this one's going to try as well. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Stop rolling fives. There
Yeah,
we
nat
go.
20. Hey, nat 20.
Oh, I was getting stressed.
All right, this last one's going to do some critical damage. That is going to be triple damage on this one. So we're going to roll normal plus damage. Oh, don't hurt yourself, buddy. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, that's reserved for the other one with all the nat ones up by
Don't
Yeah.
do that, buddy.
Okay, there's the damage. And then normal damage. There we go. 6 more. And with that, he's going to cut his buddy out.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
Buddy is not grabbed, but prone.
And covered in goo.
Ugh,
Probably.
the
Yeah.
noise just
Covered in digestive fluids. Okay, that's their turn. We're back up to the top to this fly trap right in front of Jack. And this one's equally as angry as the one that attacked Crunk. So all 4 of these things are going to attack Jack.
Okay.
Any reactions for you, Jack?
Nimble dodge.
Here we go.
Oh, why do you always
Oh, man.
you crit,
Duh.
man.
Man, we're just like, there's no middle ground tonight.
No.
Everyone's
I have
whipping or
literally
critting.
never seen nimble dodge be helpful. Not a single time ever.
The day it saves your life, though.
Maybe.
you'll be super
Maybe
happy.
it will. Maybe it will.
All right,
Okay,
Jack, you
that's
need
a
to make a
crit.
fortitude save or die.
what?
Is that for
Yeah,
real?
That is for real. That is the crit card that has been drawn. So roll good.
Oh, my little child, Jackman.
Okay.
Come on.
This session just became way more stressful than I was prepared for. Okay. Oh my, what happens if I
Yep.
don't roll? Can I just delay it forever and then until you forget about it and then
Like a
Do you
show
have-
you
do you have
I'll
any
wait
hero
till
points?
next week? I do.
All right, hang on.
You
Tori,
can dump all your hero points if you fail, and you'll be okay.
I only have one. That's
Okay,
enough?
That's enough.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really freaking out. All right, I'm rolling. A 36.
Hey.
Hey, that's gonna succeed. I mean, you're still gonna get crit, but it succeeds.
you
Oh
don't
my
die
gosh, what was
straight
it gonna
up.
do? How was it gonna kill me?
It was gonna decapitate you. It was gonna bite your head off.
Can you guys imagine?
I can.
Gingham,
and it's
Vividly.
Gingham would
Vividly.
be horrified.
I would be horrified.
Okay,
No,
fine, my
Gingham
friend
would be the
who-
most.
My friend who slashed me would be horrified because he would be thinking that whole time that he distracted Jack just enough with the slash on his arm that he wasn't looking when the vine came and reached down and bit his head off.
Any reactions from you, Gingham?
Yeah, I'm gonna Amulet's Abeyance again, so Gingham's Amulet will flash, so it's at least 14 less.
All right, so you're gonna take
So,
30 damage,
30
Jack,
damage.
and then
Okay.
you're grabbed. Oh, you're actually taking way more damage than that. This was a focused assault. So this is all 4 heads hitting you, so you're also taking this much extra damage.
Alternatively,
Oh,
So
19.
no.
That's not
Relatively low
terrible.
now.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see.
yeah.
So 30 damage. And then another 19.
And then you're grabbed, and then it's gonna swallow you whole.
Oh my
Or it's gonna-
gosh.
It's gonna try to, anyways. You need to make a reflex. No, it needs to make one of these against your reflex DC, Jack.
Okay, my reflex DC is higher than that. It's a 34 against that 32.
Okay, it tries to get you in its mouth, but you're able to squirm or
I'm
whatever
shrimpy.
you
I'm slippery.
do. You don't get swallowed. All right, that is its turn. And it's going to take some bleed. It's going to take 4 bleed, and it's going to recover or try to. It doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, now it's this one down here. This one is going to snap at this guy. No, actually, this one can snap at all of them. So it's going to snap at all 3.
Yeah, it's got a lot of heads. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Maybe you
so-
can swallow them all at the same time too.
Let's
These
not
are going to
give
be a
Chase
cumulative
ideas.
-2. So the first one hits. That one's, I think, going to crit. Yeah, that's going to crit.
Oh no, our
And
friend.
then the third one is going
They're
to.
so little.
They are sweet summer children.
They're so little being
Gonna
crit
hit.
by 37s. Oh my goodness.
So the top one is going to take this much damage, 20. The next one's going to take the critical damage, which is going to be 44 damage. And then
Are
the
you
third
alive?
one. Oh, yeah, they're alive.
Oh, okay.
They're hanging in there. I rolled the wrong damage. Don't even worry about that.
I think we
Don't
should
worry
stay with
about it.
5.
5 damage sounds
Nah.
good.
Yeah.
Like 5 as a number.
Just a good, yeah, it's a good number.
Yeah.
Here's the damage. So many characters involved in this fight. I'm rolling so many dice. 25. All right.
Roll 20.
And then it's going to try to break this rice plant, but this guy is going to take the damage instead.
What a hero.
Little
What
champion guy.
heroes. Yeah, I'm so
How
proud
hurt
of
do
these
they look?
guys.
These three down here are looking pretty beat up. Okay. That is its turn. Jack, you're up.
Okay, Chase, I am silly,
Uh-huh.
and I should have... It was off guard last turn.
Okay.
So I should have dealt sneak attack damage on that crit.
Please do it.
And it was, just to explain, I have weapon specialization. And Grievous, I always forget what Grievous does, but it just adds like an extra effect on the weapon specialization when you crit. So
Right.
it makes it flat-footed until the end of my next turn.
Right. Oh, you
Not
have a
just-
grievous wounding rapier, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So a normal crit would have just made it flat off guard until my next turn, but the Grievous makes it off guard through the end of my next turn.
You got
Which
it.
means it's still off guard for what it's
Yep.
worth. So I'm going
Off
to roll
guard.
my 3d6 for my sneak attack damage. 14, which would have been doubled for
So
the crit.
28.
28.
You got it.
Okay. That's all. And now it's my turn, and I'm
now
grabbed.
it's your turn.
I
You
didn't.
are
I
grabbed.
just escaped not getting swallowed, right? I didn't escape the
did.
grab.
Yep.
All right. I will. Do I take any penalty to attack if I'm grabbed?
A -2.
All right. Then I will try to escape first.
Okay.
That will give you a -5.
Only if I do the attack
not if you do
roll.
acrobatics
Oh.
or athletics. Melee. If you do a melee attack to break free, you take the map.
Oh, 38 to escape.
You're out.
I'm shrimping out again. I was thinking I'll hold on to Jack. And then I'm going to attack it. Yes, I will attack it.
All right. Let's see it.
Okay. Here we go. That's a 29. It is off guard.
Hits.
Nice. That is sneak attack. It has, it's going to do 10 fire as well. Thank you, Gingham.
So clutch.
That is 31 damage.
How do you do it?
Thank you. Okay. So it's got Jack up in its vines. It's trying to swallow him. It's like one of its jaws is like snapping and slobbering at Jack's feet, and he keeps kicking it away. And then he untangles himself from the vine that's holding him, but at the same time he drives his rapier just straight down, and so he lodges it into the vine and just like slides his way down as he falls to the ground, and it drops him, and it just falls in a heap of steaming acidic vines.
All right.
Tongues lolling out.
I love it.
Whew.
Awesome.
Jack
All
looks
right.
at his new friend and gives him like a thumbs up.
He's sweating and wipes his brow and gives you a thumbs up back.
And then I believe I have one more action. So let's see here. What's the situation on the ground? Krunk is managing it up there. We've got our three friends struggling over there. Oh, hang on, let me measure. 55 feet. That is probably farther than my dagger range. So I guess I'll just stride. Yep.
All right. You got it.
Yeah. I'll just start heading down to help the three. Well, at first, actually, after I kill this plant, Jack's gonna shout over to Krunk first. Hey, Krunk, you need a hand, or you got it?
I've got this one.
Okay, I figured. I'm gonna go help these guys down here. It looks like they're having some trouble. All right, and so I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay. You got it. That's Jack's turn. All right. This guy is going to move over to here, and then it is going to heal his buddy. Gonna cast a heal.
I absolutely adore that they're like just little healers and druids.
This one's gonna heal for
It must
41, and that is his turn. All right. Next is this guy, and he is going to heal his buddy right next to him.
They're all just healing each other.
They don't want to die.
Oops, I did the wrong one there. Let's see. Oop. There we go. Let's try that again. 2 action heal, because why not? Okay, he's going to heal his buddy for 45. And then he will take a smack at this thing. And he hit. Nope, he doesn't hit.
Oh, we were all excited for just a second.
That's his turn. Now it's Gingham.
Okay. Gingham is going to move down to here. Okay, move down to here. Sustain Forbidding Ward on Crunk.
Yep.
And move my exploit vulnerability over to the one that Jack is heading towards.
Awesome. You don't even, you don't have to reroll the knowledge base to spend the action. That's right.
Right. Yep.
Okay. You got it. That's Gingham. All right. It's this one's turn, Crunk, and it's gonna go ham with all 4 leaves. How's about a 37?
A 37 will hit, so I'm gonna do emergency charge.
Okay.
I'm going to cast my shield for my fancy wancy little thing here. I'm gonna do my glass shield.
Ooh, nice.
It is at a 7th level, so it's hardness 7 and 16 hit points, and its damage is heightened as well.
Sweet. Okay, here's the damage you take. Then we'll roll for that. So 24 plus
Okay.
plus this because it's doing all of the heads. So 15, so 39 total.
Okay. So how does that work with the glass shield?
Okay, so this is going to be your shield block. So you did the shield cantrip. You're an emergency charge. So what's your arcane cascade damage?
I'm not in arcane cascade because
Oh,
I
right,
had to
'cause
retcon.
You're 5th level spells or 3rd level heightened still?
I'm at a 6th level spells, so I will be at
6th
5th
okay.
level heightened.
Okay, so that's going to
Sorry.
reduce your damage by 7. So you'll take 32 damage, and then it will make a reflex save against your shield here.
Doesn't it have 16 hit points? It only soaks the hardness.
Only soaks the hardness. So
Okay.
it will go towards both. You'll take the damage, and the shield will take the damage. And if the damage is gone, then it breaks. And that's enough to break it, which is what's going to make it do the effect here.
Okay. Sounds good.
So this thing's going to make a reflex save. Oop. And that is going to save, and it's going to take half damage, right? Because a basic reflex. So yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
It will be 2d4 plus my spellcasting mod, which is 4. 2 of these plus 4, 6, 10.
Okay, that's going to be gotcha. Okay, so 10 damage total, right?
Yeah.
So it'll take 5 damage, and then you are grabbed, and as its last action, it's going to try to swallow you whole. This is going to be against your reflex DC.
Ooh, that's not very good. You roll a 19? Yeah, that's swallowed for sure.
Okay. You get swallowed. You take 18 damage, and down the vines you go. And then at the end of its turn, it dies. So what does this look like, Crunk?
So, Crunk is getting attacked by these things. He conjures up a glass shield around him, and it shatters, like slicing along the vines as it grabs. They lift him, choke him down somehow, and then just sort of dissolve around him as fire just ignites out of its mouths.
That's
Excellent.
Dope.
Since it died the turn that it swallowed you, I'm not going to make you prone. We're just going to leave you right there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's now your turn, Crunk. I know that felt like your turn, but it wasn't.
Let's see here. And I can't stand on these dudes. Is this difficult terrain back here, or can I get to it?
Nah, that would be like the edge before it's difficult terrain.
All right. I guess that I will 2-action move to be behind it. I'll be flanking with this dude over here, I do believe.
Yes,
that
indeed
correct?
you do. That is correct.
And then I am going to just do a 1-action attack, I think.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my rolls have been so bad. 27?
Luckily, since it's off guard, though, that's going to hit right on the money.
Ooh, okay. We've got 26 damage.
26, it takes it. And
Turn.
it's going to reaction bite you.
Ooh, let's go. That's a miss.
Okay. Sweet. All right. This one is going to go. And this one is going to move over to here. And it is going to heal its buddy down here with a heal.
All the heals.
Every heal.
2-action healing roll. 47 to his buddy. Okay, that's that one's turn. All right, it's this one's turn. This one is going to heal Crunk. Crunk, you are going to heal for 56. That's a big one on you.
Crunk will let out a boisterous laugh and just heft his weapon.
Love it. And then he is going to attack, and it's going to hit. And it's going to do a massive 6 damage.
Oh, boy.
Does Crunk just think they're adorable?
They're so cute. They're just so cute. He just wants to take care of them for the rest of his life.
I love that for Crunk.
This one's going to step over here to protect this rice plant just in case, and it's going to heal Jack.
Can we take them home?
Yeah, can they come on every adventure with us?
We're going to bring them with us.
Just your little healing entourage.
Yeah.
I'll work so hard to keep them
If
alive.
they want to occasionally, slice me in the arm, I can live with that as long as they heal me.
All right, it's going to be 9 healing for you, Jack.
That's a lot less than the 56 that Crunk got, but okay.
Jack's rethinking his decisions.
Yeah, maybe we don't take them with
immediately.
us. Never mind.
Well,
Listen, you gotta do
they'll-
something with the first
hey.
level spell slots. All right, we're back
It's
up to the top
fine.
of the round to this thing. And this thing is going to attack Crunk and these two. So we'll start with Crunk.
He should just full attack me.
Let's see. There's a 25 is probably going to miss you, Crunk.
Super miss.
And then against the guy there is going to hit. And then against the other guy is going to hit.
My children!
So damage on the first
Crunk doesn't
one.
really say that.
Damage on the second one. Okay, this guy's going to take the 21. This guy's going to take that. Thank goodness for VTTs. This fight would be so hard to run on pen and paper. All right, and then it's going to spend its last action to break this rice plant. Crunk, would you like to take your reaction, or you want to see
Yeah.
if one of them are going to take theirs?
I'll do it.
Okay,
Little
you're
baby.
going to take. You're going to take some damage then. You're going to take this much damage. 24. That's its turn. Jack, you're up.
It kind of seems like you guys maybe have that one. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll come. Let's see what that'll be.
Are the other things close by? Do we know if they're sneaking up on us?
I'm a little worried about leaving all the rice plants. Yeah.
Right? If we get hyper focused, then they can just come over and snipe all the rest of them.
How could I? Oh, go ahead, Gingham.
Well, I was going to say, I have the initiative or the action economy that I could do a perception. Like, if you wanted to hold, I have the action economy that I could do that because I'm a
Okay,
little bit
sure. I'll
holding
hold
right
my
now.
turn. I'll look at Gingham, and I'll say, "Do you think this is it?" So yeah,
Huh?
until Gingham recommends a course of action.
Okay, this guy's gonna go. He's gonna double move up to here, and he's gonna attack twice. Thwap and thwap. He's just really
He
doing his
tries
best,
so
but it's not
hard.
good enough.
A for effort from these
Yeah.
guys.
They try so hard.
They do,
All right, this
and
guy.
we love them for it.
3 attacks. One of them's gonna be a nat 20, right?
We're
Thwap,
all
Maybe.
eights.
thwap.
Oh, one's
That's
a nat, one.
one.
So that's
One
fun.
Shade.
Oh, two nat ones. There
There
you go.
gravitate himself.
All right, he drops his weapon and he falls prone.
Oh, these poor guys.
Makes
Okay.
me legitimately sad. They're trying so hard.
They're getting excited. It's the heat of the battle. They're like, these guys are
They're
doing good.
nervous. Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't want
they're
to
getting
embarrass
tripped by
themselves, and
vines.
they are embarrassing themselves.
It's okay.
All right, Gingham, you're up.
Okay, I would like to perceive.
Yep, roll
I'd
it
like
up.
to perceive the world. Here we go. I would like to nat 20 that perception. Yes.
All right, you don't see any more sentient plants around. Well, more sentient plants,
Okay.
but you do see glowing red eyes that appear to be watching the battle from right here.
From right
I was
up
too
Oh,
north.
the
I
north,
didn't see.
the north,
North.
kind of where your old vine plant was, Crunk.
Yeah, it's probably because that's the gap in the wall now, right? It killed
Oh,
those
that's
two plants.
true.
I didn't have
That's
enough time to get
true.
over there. It ate them literally before I went.
Okay, cool. Gingham's going to. I don't really want to tip it off though that I've seen it. Is it a stealth to? It's a
What do you
to tip Jack and Crunk off without tipping
Oh,
the
yeah.
the person off, or
Yep.
creature or individual who wants us dead. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make that
I
spell.
believe in the untrained gingham.
I totally also believe. Okay, what's a 20?
A 20?
Gingham, yeah.
Okay.
Who knows?
Do what you would do.
Gingham looks over at Jack and then goes, no more plants, and looks up toward that area. Says it loud enough for Crunk to hear too, in that tone. And then final action sustain. Final action sustain. The one thing. Wow. Help my brain.
Forbidding
Which
ward.
one?
Forbidding ward. Thank you. Final action sustain. Forbidding ward.
All right.
Crunk.
You got it.
Is there a
Okay,
spell
Crunk.
effect you can put on me?
For Forbidding Word? Probably.
Here we
I'll
go.
see.
I got it. I put
Sweet.
it on.
All right. What you got, Crunk?
Oh,
Do you want me to go? Or do you want to go next, Crunk?
You can go if you want.
Actually, maybe you go next because maybe you kill this thing.
I was thinking about unleashing a really big attack because my poor little guys are getting absolutely decimated, and Crunk is really afraid that they're gonna get swallowed. So I think he's gonna wind up. I'm gonna spend. Oh shoot! Hang on. I have to check something.
Okay.
To recharge a spell strike, you have to spend an action to do it, or cast a conflict spell.
Yep.
I am going to spend one action to charge up my spell strike.
Did you not cast shield?
It's not a conflict spell.
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
It's like
Yeah.
her focus spell equivalent.
I have
Got
to
it.
do like shielding strike or cascade countermeasure. Sure.
Understood.
Yeah. So Crunk like gets into a stance and just is like a low rumbling roar building up as electricity starts to dance up and down his blade. And then he's going to attack. Big time.
Nice. Love it.
I really hope this hits. 35.
35 is 2 off of a crit.
I will spend a hero point.
Nice. All right.
I'll
That'll
roll
crit.
again, see if I nat 20.
See if you get the natty 20.
I did not.
Nope.
Okay.
But you definitely crit.
Definitely crit. Okay, so this is going to be this much damage from my sword. And then,
Okay.
Chase, it's going to be this much damage from my spell.
What spell are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Shocking Grasp.
A lot of D12s.
Excellent. And that's doubled, right?
It's not doubled unless I crit.
Didn't you
You
crit?
did crit.
Oh, I crit! You're right!
You spent the
Wait,
hero point.
Your weapon damage wasn't a crit either, was it?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll take 23 more there.
That to be a lot more damage then.
I was like, that was
Yeah.
a tiny crit
I
for a
know.
spell strike.
I know it, right? Okay.
Okay,
so
and
that
that's
was
gonna be-
actually hang on. Let's think this through. I need to know how much I did.
It was
That
46.
was 46
Plus 72.
plus 72. All right.
How you do it?
Pretty
Ow.
crisp. So yeah, he's charging up. It's very anime. Electricity starts like running across his sword and then builds up until it's like literally leaping off of his blade. And he brings it up behind him and just overhand chops and splits it. And they do like high-pitched squeals with all this lightning going everywhere. And then it's dust, and he looks over at his little friends.
They're
Don't worry, I won't let
cheering
anything
and
hurt you.
screaming something in a language you understand, but they seem excited. And after that hit, Crunk, these red eyes from the jungle are going to take their readied action,
Huh.
and they are going to just dart lightning speed towards Jack. And let's show you guys some art, and somebody can describe this.
Oh, scared. I am scared.
Look at
Katie's the one who has not described anything, and Gingham spotted it in the trees. So what are we looking at?
This is a massive cobra with a head of a person, but still cobra teeth and long Professor Snape-like black hair, and the card sitting in the middle of its forehead.
Oh, it's really, really terrible. Okay.
I don't like it.
So as it darts over you super quick, as soon as it stops, Jack, it arches its head to the sky and lets out this ear-piercing scream. It looks like it's in pain. Crunk, you can imagine that even though it didn't have to pass directly through the rice and bells, the presence of being surrounded by so much rice seems to be physically harming it. and it looks up at the sky and screams, and then it slowly turns towards you, Jack. 909 breaths I have stolen. I have received the sign that my ascension is at hand. Who among you shall feed me your breath? This precious gasp I require. I think it's you. And arches back to lunge at Jack. We'll stop there for tonight. Very nice.
Hey,
All
Jack,
right,
are you ready to be something's breath?
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what we do and you want to see more, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a thing. Or if podcasts are more your thing, find the audio version of this show on the Level 1 Geek podcast on your favorite listening platform. If you'd like to show your support, you can find links to our website, Discord, and Patreon in the description below. Now go take a long rest, drink plenty of water, and we'll catch you next time.